Wait, you lose your deposit but keep your debt?
But when it came to that, beginning of the Great Depression, what did the Fed do? It let more than 10,000 banks go bust. In the nastiest way. These were banks that were small, lending to local businesses, to the farmers in particular, and they let them go bust. Now these banks were bust. Well, they were taken over by big banks, bigger banks, and banks that were part of the Fed cartel. But to lose 10,000 banks is just such a setback for the economy. Unbelievable. Now you'd think, oh, good for the farmers, at least they're out of these loans. No. Number one, when the banks went bust, there was no deposit insurance. These families, these farmers, these small businesses, they all lost and their personal savings. All that money they had in the bank was gone. That wasn't refunded. Okay. Number two, you'd think they'd be off the hook from their loans. No. The banks were then taken over, bought cheaply, and they still had to repay the loans, but they had nothing left, and they were destitute.
Wait, you lose your deposit but keep your debt?
How
does that work?
That's a Federal Reserve policy. So, and that, what happened in the 1930s is therefore these farmers became destitute. The land was the collateral for the loans they couldn't repay. They lost their land. They lost their livelihoods. Some lucky ones became day laborer on the farms that they previously owned. The unlucky ones starved. There was starvation in the United States of America of honest farmers.